So I just remembered one of the times I was speaking with Martina and Marie, my ex roommates, for simplified terms. Um, and like I think it started because um Marie was like, "Oh, if you're gonna work here, you're gonna need to get the jab," and I was like, "I'm sorry, not sorry. You're trying to tell me what to do with my body?" And I really wanted to work there because I was like, "Oh, I'm helping people." Really? A white person working for immigrations? I'm not the white one. I was talking about the lawyer. Um, and Marie was white. You mean to tell me two white people working for immigrations is a good thing? Um, and I liked it there because I could uh speak with indigenous peoples, right? I was like, cool. But and I could get to know more of the system and stuff and understand it. But whatever. Um, so yeah, then I was like, oh, I don't want to get it. Like, that means I'm gonna lose my job, and it was just a really stressful situation, right? Because I had just left Florida, uh, and escaped of the grasp of Maria and Bernardo, parents, so called. Um, and yeah, so I was like, oh shit, like I just moved here. I moved there for because I had nowhere else to go. So yeah, I moved in with Martina and Marie. Um, and I started working like 2 days after getting here. Um, yeah, damn, that's really tough. Like, just imagine moving across the continent, then moving across the country, and with a complete stranger and your girlfriend, which is predator. Um, yeah, that was tough. Um, it's hard to talk about too, because I'm just feeling so many emotions. Um, so I was just, yeah, so she told me I need to get the job, and I was like, yeah, I started crying. So I was like, I don't want to get it. Like, this is stupid. Like, this is my body, my choice. And somehow we got on the issue of medication and all that shit. And Martina was doing the most to put me on medication too and get me a psychiatrist and all this shit. Being very controlling, just as Maria and Bernardo have been. And I was like, I'm comfortable with that. Very uncomfortable because I didn't want to take it, but she was like, "Oh, but you have to," She was just manipulating me, and I was like, "Okay, I guess." Whatever. Yeah, we ended up setting some appointments with the psychiatrist I had in Florida, and I actually remember the last call I had with the psychiatrist, that one specifically. I was like, "Yeah, I'm not taking medication anymore. Like, I don't want to." He's like, "Oh, okay. Are you sure?" And I was like, "Yes." And I wish I recorded it, but he was like, "Oh, well, are you suicidal?" And I'm like, "No." And then he was like, "Do you still have paranoia?" And I was like, "No." Why are you asking these questions? I said I don't want to take medication, yet you're trying to slither your way in to make me take medication. You don't know me. We only met once, and right now we're having a Zoom call. You don't know what I've been through. And you want to put me on medication that I don't know what it does to me? And you, Martina, know exactly what you did to me. And you wanted to put me on medication? Oh, and same for you and Maria and Bernardo. Oh, and Mai and Jerome Keynes. Yeah. Oh, and also Frank Marinus Clausen the third. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, and let's not forget how Martina, you know, was on fluoxetine and wasn't taking her medication. I noticed. So you get to be a hypocrite, right? You get to be a hypocrite and tell me I need to take medication when you don't even take the medication you were prescribed. Like, I'm grateful you don't have to take it because good for you. I hate medication. But if you're not taking it yourself, what gives you the right to tell me what to put in my body? Martina. And the list goes on. Yeah. So yeah, we were on the topic of medication, Marie, Martina, and I. Um, and yeah, we were just talking and stuff, and I was listening to both of them. And I was just like bothered because I was like, I don't know. So, something came up, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna just go on my iPad and do my own thing. And then she looks at me and she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, I'm just doing my thing. Why? She's like, why? We're talking right now. And I'm like, well, I just want to do my thing. She's like, well, what are you doing? And I'm like, oh, I'm just going through my Google Docs and checking what I need and what I don't and just organizing. She's like, is that really what you need to be doing right now? And I was like I thought about it. I was like, I'm just trying to do my own thing. Like, thinking about it now, I'm just like, yeah, I was just trying to do my own thing and like exclude myself from the conversation because like they're dicks. And yeah, so I did that. And I don't know. Yeah, actually, I was looking for the essay I wrote on fluoxetine and all that shit. Um, and it's weird. I actually sent it to Marie, which hopefully she hasn't done something to. But it was just really fucking annoying because she had a fucking issue with me choosing privacy after moving, you know, and after so many years of not having privacy. I was just trying to do my thing. And she always wanted to know all my thoughts. She was like, oh, what are you thinking? What are you doing? What is this and that? You know, very, very, very fucking controlling, manipulative, narcissistic, etc. So that's fucking annoying as fuck. And it's like, who the fuck do you think you are? Yeah. And it's interesting too, because I saw this TikTok earlier with this car that was decorated like Appa from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Um, and then, you know, I scrolled to the next video, and then I scrolled back up because I was like, wait, wasn't Martina's car, like, she named it Appa, the first car that I saw her with? A Prius, a gray Prius. And I was like, that's interesting. You know, little synchronicities like that. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. And I actually named my. How many dogs have I had? So was that my second dog? Yeah, that was my second dog. I named it Appa. Yeah. It's annoying. But yeah, I just wanted to share that. Thanks for watching. Go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you want. Take care of yourself.